People, what's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? What's popping? As you guys know, it's your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com, life coach, entrepreneur, always teaching you how to be financially free. Always teaching you how to create wealth while living. Shouts out to all the people that's going to be on this live, man. You guys already know who it is. Your boy Bobby from Mentourme. As you guys know, it's always a great energy when I'm live. Appreciate Beauty and the Beast. Appreciate the love. Make sure you guys put your comments below, put your questions below, and feel comfortable as we enjoy this live. We're going to be talking about health. We're going to be talking about your money. Tonight, as you guys know, I'm also going live tonight. I'm doing a double dose. I will be live tonight at 9:30 talking about the stock market, answering any of the stock questions you may have. Feel free to tune in tonight at 9:30. We're talking about some of the things that I know you guys love. As you guys know, just to give you guys a quick wake up, the stock market is down. The crypto market is down. But one thing that's not down is, of course, renting and collecting rent. Okay, so and when you talk about that, you go back into real estate, which we're going to talk about at the end of this video. Today, I want to talk about health. I want to talk about the body. I want to talk about the importance of eating good, the importance of knowing what to eat, why, and what have changed. And I'm a guy, I love simplicity. As you guys know, I'm a life coach. I'm a wealth practitioner. I teach you guys how to create wealth. But there's nothing worse than chasing wealth and you're not healthy enough to even chase it. There's nothing worse than making money and you can't even enjoy the money because your health is not good. So we're going to talk about health because we don't understand how important this is. A lot of us need to understand mental health is so important too. But the health we're talking about is our physical health. What are we consuming? Why is that so important when it comes to growing in life? Now, I'm a guy, I like things to be simple. Simplicity should have been my middle name. I don't like anything that's complicated. So again, my biggest thing is I said to myself, I wanted to lose some weight. So now, how did I gain the weight? First and foremost, eating horrible. Eating ribs, chicken wings, all type of bad shit. But I know that at the end of the day, I control the choices that I make. I control all my decisions. So it's important to understand you got to start to make the right choices when it comes to your health. Number one, I want to talk about is when was the last time a lot of you got checked up? Because this is a problem. A lot of us are not getting checked up. We're not checking our blood work. We're not going to the doctors. We're so busy. We're not getting our teeth cleaned. We don't have time for anything because we're either working 2 jobs, we're stressed. We don't have time because we're on social media, TikTok, IG, all night long. People, let me tell you something. There is no point of you working so hard to make money if you're not going to take time to clear up your health. And this is a problem because there's so many individuals that follow the word obese. And of course, there's so many individuals that are scared to see the reality of what their health look like. And the only way you can see the reality of what your health look like is going to the doctor. Of course, doing blood work and many other tests that they can run. Because as your body gets older, you're chasing the bag. You got to understand things are changing. The question is, how do you keep up with the changes? How do you keep up with the upkeep of your body? A lot of us don't understand. Yes, I get it. One of the most important things you hear a lot of people say, go work out. But here's the reality, right? You can't outwork a bad diet. And this is something a lot of you need to understand. You're not working out. You're not eating good. And we're going to talk about that today. And I'm going to give you a solution. People, we're talking about ideal nutrition. Shouts out to Mike, the advisor, for actually giving me the insight on this company. They have a location located in Boca. I see they opened up another location in West Palm, and they're expanding. First and foremost, Ideal Nutrition has many different types of dishes, pre-prepped dishes, okay, that you can, of course, enjoy at a great price. I want to first say this, okay? One of the biggest problems I had with food prep companies, one was price, second was quality, and third was flavor. This company has actually gotten all of these things in that plate of food. I'm going to tell you right now, this company has the right price, they have the right flavor, and they have the different combinations that you want. People, I'm going to tell you, for $7.70, Listen to me again. Ideal Nutrition for $7.70. You're walking into an establishment that has many different type of dishes for vegan individuals, for, of course, keto individuals, for people that love high in protein type of dishes. You're talking the best. I am so impressed. I decided to do a live about Ideal Nutrition in Boca Raton, Florida. Shouts out to Ideal Nutrition. The price of their food is $7.70. Okay, now it gets even better. When you buy in bulk, they even give you a better they even give you a better price. And then not only that, right? There's so many different combinations of food on their website. You can order online and they'll already have it prepackaged for you, ready for you when you walk in. They'll deliver it to you. So many great options with Ideal Nutrition. But here's where it gets great. You got to understand, $7.70. Look at the world of inflation. What is it costing you to eat out? You are saving money buying food at this establishment, which the establishment's food tastes good. Customer service is subpar. And I'm going to tell you something, people. At the end of the day, it's a win-win. And it's solving the problem of time. For a lot of you that don't have time to cook, you're busy. You don't have time for dinner every single day, prepping meat and baking meat, whatever the case may be. Check out Ideal Nutrition. I am a super fan. I think the individual's name who owned it is Enrique something. I'm sorry, I didn't catch his last name too well. But at the end of the day, I always go to the one in Boca Raton, Florida. I love it. It's great. It solves the problem. And I want to tell you guys why is this so important? Because we're in the world now, time is passing us by. And as you get older and you have a family, you're doing different things, you're not going to want to cook every single day. So you have to have something that fills in that gap of being effective and efficient. And what Ideal Nutrition is, this company has various amounts of dishes that you can choose from, because here's another problem, right? When you try to food prep yourself, the problem is you don't want to eat the same thing 4 days straight. You're going to waste a lot of food, because the reality is on the fourth or fifth day, you're like, this food is disgusting, because it's repetition of the same thing. What I like about Ideal Nutrition is the price is $7.70, which is way cheaper than the McDonald's meal. So let's really think about this, okay? I'm getting a meal that's cheaper than the McDonald's meal, that tastes good, that's healthy, that my calories, my carbs, everything is already, my sodium level is already counted. I know what I'm getting in this box. Why would I not go with this company? $7.70. Ideal Nutrition, Boca Raton, Florida. Shouts out to the CEO and the establishment themselves and all the workers, that the cooks especially the cooks, because they have fit the reality of what everybody had problems with. Because I used to eat at a company called Fit Life, and I was highly disappointed with Fit Life's food, because one, it was disgusting. Two, it's $14 to $16 a plate, and three, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, you know, they have an individual in there that'll count your macros, but the reality is that's not the main focus. If you want repetition, your pricing point has to be correct. The quality of food has to be correct. And three, the customer service experience has to be phenomenal. And what I feel with Ideal Nutrition, they have that all in order. People, make sure you check out Ideal Nutrition. It is amazing. It is growing. It's in West Palm Beach. I think they're actually opening up another location. From what I hear, it started from a different state, and it's in Boca Raton, Florida. I can't wait till they get it down to maybe Coral Springs and then shoot it in Brickell, because I'm always over there, and we'll make things happen. People, it's 100% true. Health is wealth. Shouts out to Corey on Facebook. Corey, what's popping? Health is wealth. Now, $7.70, all of you can afford it. You can subscribe. You can cancel your subscription at any point. I mean, you can't go wrong. There's no excuse why a person can't be healthy with Ideal Nutrition. There's no way. Because if you're a person I grew up in an island culture. So seasoning is a big thing for me. So me going to these Fit Life companies and other establishments, and they take away 98% of the seasoning, I can't eat it. So I said to myself, I took a pause and started food prepping myself. But then this company came out of nowhere and blasted me with a nice $7.70 type of dish that actually tastes good, that delivers, or you could pick up and have amazing prices. People, I want you to understand, Ideal Nutrition is where you need to be if you're trying to be effective and save on time. because we all know cooking takes time. Cooking, you have to put effort. Cooking, you also have to put your thought process in it, because every single day you got to figure out what are you cooking and why, and prep the day before. You don't have to do that anymore. Ideal Nutrition is doing their job. Now, the reason I'm talking about health is we got to look at the obesity factor in this world today. Millions of Americans are obese. The only person that wins in this particular situation is doctors. As you get older and redevelop your mind and redevelop your health, you start to realize the importance of consuming proper products inside your body. Because we all know a couple things that's very addictive: sugar. Let's say, for example, carbs, fatty products. That's gonna elevate your LDL, your low density lipoproteins. People, I want you guys to understand, you got to start changing the dynamics of what you're doing, because a lot of you are DMing me and emailing me, booking sessions. Shouts out to the whole group. I got the private session I got this Friday too. I'll see you guys Friday. I got a whole group of women that will be live with me doing a group session that they booked, which is amazing. People, I want you to understand, we're talking about your health. When was the last time you've been to the doctor? How is your cholesterol? How's your sugar levels? People, this is reality. You got to understand, you're chasing sometimes money. You need to take care of yourself. Are you paying attention to what you're consuming? I know a lot of us, once we go to, of course, restaurants, the first thing we do, we got to get a dessert. And we're starting to see the aftermath of that. People, here's the reality. As you get older, you got to start realizing that you got to change what you eat. Your body is not the same anymore. For a lot of you, I get it. You're chasing the money. You're chasing the bag, the duffel bag, whatever bag you're chasing. But here's the problem. You made all that money 10 years later. You got to give your bag to the doctor or doctors, because you have so many different types of health issues, because you're not doing two things. You're not eating correct and you're not working out. This is why I decided to talk about Ideal Nutrition, because for $7.70, not only are you getting a food, you're getting food that's priced right, it actually tastes good as hell. This food tastes fucking amazing. I'm sorry. This is the first time I've ever did a live, and I'm branding a company like this, which I will add once I'm done. But it's so amazing. And what you got to realize is it's the right amount to fill you up based on if you're trying to either lose weight or gain weight. Because a lot of you need to understand, it's important. Your health is everything. And let's be honest, when you guys are putting seasoning in food, when you're putting sugars in food, when you're putting different type of things, derivatives in food, you're not measuring what the hell you're putting. You're putting whatever you want in the food. And as long as it tastes to your liking, you feel you're fine. Until you get to the doctor's office. And one man, wise man, told me years ago, he said, there's nothing worse than making all this money, chasing all this money, and you not taking care of your health. Some of you don't realize the reality. You can't see inside your body. You can have all the money in the world and die tomorrow. You can have all the money in the world and die today. But what you can do is have an option and a choice to make better decisions with what you consume. And that's why I'm branding Ideal Nutrition. I think Ideal Nutrition in Boca Raton, Florida is doing a wonderful job on branding, 1, 2, food preparation, 3, customer service. Price point is amazing. I have no complaints about this company at this moment. This company is doing a wonderful job. Shouts out to Ideal Nutrition. For the first time, I found the company when it comes to food prep that actually tastes good, seasoned, that actually is priced right, and it has many different variations of food. We're talking $7.70. Your health will be where you want it to be in the next 30 to maybe 60 days if you add the next part that I'm about to talk about, which is working out. People, here's the thing. Gyms have gotten to the point they're so scalable. At this point, you're roughly paying sometimes $10 a month. Why are we not in the gym? Why are we not walking around our neighborhoods to lose weight? Why are we not consuming enough water? Why is it not important for you to lose the fat off your body? People, we have a real big problem. A lot of us think all this life is about is waking up, going to work, and chasing money. One thing you will see as you get older, a lot of people are passing away. A lot of people are passing away from various reasons. And one of the biggest reasons is health. Because why? They're not consuming the right things. Now, it's important for you guys to understand, water should be your everyday habit. You should be drinking water every day. And for you sugar lovers like myself, you got to learn how to, of course, curb that somehow by finding substitutions, by simply choice B, by just not eating it. I'll be honest with you, which is very difficult because as you really educate yourself, everything has a level of, not everything, but a lot of things have a level of sugar in it. So to really believe that you're going to get rid of sugar completely is almost impossible to a certain degree. But what I've learned is you could bring it down. You could bring the level of sugar you consume per day down by readjusting what you eat. Shout out to Ideal Nutrition, and shout out to Mike, the advisor, because without him, I wouldn't have known about Ideal Nutrition. So shout out to, of course, Mike, the advisor, too. People, health is wealth, and you hear this statement so much. When you're in the gym, and I get it, some of you have gym memberships, you're not seeing any changes in your body. For some of you, you need a personal trainer because you need somebody to motivate you. Now, I'm not going to lie. Some of these personal trainers are just ridiculous on pricing. They're so expensive, it's not in my budget. I'm not interested. I can't even say it's not in my budget. I'm just not interested. But what I've learned is at the end of the day, there's YouTube. So if I really want to work out, why not just use YouTube? Or follow certain people on YouTube or IG that teaches you about nutrition and working out, strength training, and all that good stuff. Because a lot of you need to understand, as I got wiser with what I'm doing, there's cardio, which is, of course, trying to reduce the carbs, right? And, of course, there's strength training. And there's also, of course, understanding different components of working out different parts of your body. Because a lot of men, especially growing up, I must say, a lot of us, all we know is bench press, shoulders, and back. For the men, all we want to do is look big in a shirt. But the stomach area is always horrible for a lot of men as they get older. And, of course, when it comes to legs, a lot of people don't work that out, especially glutes. Now, you got to change the dynamics of that, people. As you get older, you got to say to yourself, hold on. I'm making money. I can afford to go to a gym. I just need to dedicate a little bit of time to changing what I'm eating and understanding what I'm eating, and also change the way that I'm working out. And again, I want to say that some of you do need a personal trainer. I am not a fan. I do not want personal trainers anymore because I feel some of them are just so expensive. But I could say that I had a great trainer at one point, which he taught me a lot. He taught me a lot, and honestly, I didn't even have to pay him, but which was a blessing. And Eric was an amazing guy. Eric, shout out to Eric Fanilis. I'm never going to forget that. He's a great guy. He knows what he's doing. And man, at one point he was super shredded to the T. He's still in good shape, but it's important to understand consumption. And he taught me a lot about working out, the beginning stages of it. And now I just continue. But now I've learned it's not just about working out because you can't outwork a bad diet. So if you guys are eating bad, and this is for women also, women, if you're eating bad, you don't like your body, you got to change what you're eating. You can't outwork a bad diet. Some of you think, well, I'm going to jog and I'm going to be all right. Or I'm going to just walk around the block, I'm going to be all right. But what are you eating? What are you eating? 70 to 80%, maybe even 90% is your diet. You cannot outwork a bad diet. Some of you are eating ribs, these brunches, liquor every weekend. People, it's hurting you. And as you get older, you're going to see the aftermath because a lot of people are complaining as they get older. Sugar, carbs, calories, bad fats, people, all these things are killing us internally. And the only way you could make those adjustments is simply by changing what you eat. So the first half of this, I really wanted to talk about health and the importance of going to the gym. But again, without eating right, the gym has no value. So if you're one of those individuals who are just going to go to the gym and not eat right, you're wasting your time. Because you need a balance of both. Really, you need more eating right, more intake, nutrients, more calorie count control than you actually need, than, of course, the gym. Because the reality is you can lose a whole bunch of weight without even going to the gym. But you still need to tone that body up, and that's where the gym comes right back into effect. Today, I also want to tell you guys this too, man. Let's talk about money for a minute. Tonight, we will be going live 9:30. I will be talking about the stock market. I'm going to talk about some of the stocks I recommend you look at if the market crashes. Hey, as you guys know, it's official. The market will be crashing. We are going into a recession already in the tip of it. I told you guys this from 3 to 4 years back. A recession was coming soon, and now it is officially slowly coming. And when it tanks, the question is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it, people? Because here's the reality. Some of us right now, we're working check to check. Some of us are financially struggling because we have nothing saved. Some of us don't understand the importance of a recession. Because I'm going to tell you something. When there's a recession, it's an opportunity for you to get wealthy in a couple years. Sometimes as short as 1 or 2 years if you invest correctly. Because home prices drop. Crypto market, you already see how bad that has dropped. Stock market is dropping like there's no tomorrow. Now, here's the one thing I want you guys to understand. We're going to talk a lot more about the stock market tonight, 9:30 p.m. Make sure you are on my YouTube. I will be live on YouTube tonight. Make sure you're live on YouTube. We'll be talking about the stock market, and I'm going to be telling you different stocks I recommend you take a look at or invest into, especially if the stock market crashes. One area that's not losing right now is commercial real estate. Commercial real estate is doing so well. This is apartments, plazas, people renting your apartment door, people renting, paying for your income. People, let me tell you something. Right now, rent is at an all-time high still. No matter where the market is, one thing that is moving positively is the rental market. That's why I always tell you it's important to invest your money in real estate because as you guys can see, rent is still winning. If you are collecting rent, if you own a building, if you own a house, if you own a triplex, if you own a plaza, you are winning no matter what. Even if property taxes go up, you can just offset it to of course, your tenants, and you're still winning. See, I always talk to you guys about the truth about what's going on with life right now. One area that's not hurt, one market that's not hurt is the real estate market when it comes to, of course, renting. If you're on the opposing side, if you're collecting rent, meaning you have rental properties, meaning you probably own an apartment building, which is I'm in the process of buying. And that's why I keep telling you guys, save your money, get your tax returns in order, fix your credit, because the goal is to eventually buy a duplex, buy a triplex. Because if this market crash, don't be the person to say, damn, I wish I would have, could have, should have. You're going to look very bad. You're going to feel very bad when you realize that some of these homes that was probably at 600 is now at 200, and you had an opportunity to buy a triplex, a duplex, a quadplex, and you didn't. You watched the opportunity pass you by because you did not listen to any of my videos and prepare yourself. Because I know how a lot of you think. You love these tax returns, these big tax returns. You're putting so many losses. You barely have any income on your tax, but you got a nice fat tax return. Then couple months later, that whole tax return money is gone. What do you have to show? Some of you have been getting tax returns for 15, 20 years of your life. What do you have to show for all the years of you getting a tax return? Some people can't answer this question because the reality is tax return doesn't solve all your problems. People, you need to start investing into real estate. People need to start paying you rent. As you can see, that's one market right now that's not down at all. The real estate market, when it comes to, of course, collecting rent, if you're that landlord, you are winning. And especially if the market crashes, you're still going to be winning because people have to have somewhere to stay. At the end of the day, also, you know what's big too for a lot of you, I'm always giving you guys gems. Warehousing in the commercial market is also very good too. So a lot of you, if you're trying to invest into the real estate, look for warehousing because the whole world of online, social media, a world of making money, people have to have a place to store products. That there has been an influx of demand when it comes to the world of commercial real estate. I'm gonna be more specific, warehousing in commercial real estate is big business right now. Because a lot of you need to understand, you need to know where exactly you're putting your money when it's time. For some of you that's just starting up, start off with maybe one condo, residential. After you go one condo, go 2 condos or one house. After you go one house, maybe go get a triplex. Now you have one house, a triplex. Now that's 4 doors. Then from there, okay, well, maybe get another triplex, 4 doors, turn it to 7 doors. That's 7 people paying you $2,000 or $1,500 a month. Sweetheart, my boy, you win it. However you want to say it, because you have 7, 8 people paying you $2,000 a month. That's $16,000 every month you're making. $14,000 to $16,000 to $18,000 a month you're making because you invested your money. I'm telling you guys this because this market is about to get real rough. And I hope that you guys have been saving your money, fixing your credit, and listening to my lives, because this is what's going to change the dynamics of your future. At the end of the day, I'm okay. But I love teaching you guys the reality of what's going on in life. That's why I do this. So tonight, make sure you guys tune in, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be live on YouTube tonight teaching you about the stock market, 5 stocks I would invest into when the market crashes, because it is going to finally crash. It is official now. People, make sure you, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to, of course, my Spotify. Follow me and mentor me. I have a lot of great content. Get on Spotify. You can support the movement. People, make sure also, too, follow me on TikTok. Mentor me at 954. Shouts out to all of you. I'm not going to hold you up. I know it's midday. Enjoy your afternoon. I will see you guys tonight at 9:30. Peace. Shouts out to Ideal Nutrition and Mike the Advisor.